Time to turn things over to Carly Agro for our first look at sports. Carly, and chucks.
Yes, why not, eh? A little bit of chuck wagon for everybody, but it had it all last night for sure. Well, surprises, disappointment, it was all there last night at the X Grounds during the first day of Colonial Days chuck wagon racing. Now heading into night number 2 this evening with a spot in the final dash for cash on the line. Race fans can expect to see some changes to the outfits and the horses being hooked. Sarah Lashek has a preview.
There's the sound of the horn, brought to you by Westridge.
Fan favorite BJ Carey had a rough start to the 3-day event after placing 12th in the standings.
The track was a lot heavier than I thought it would have been, and probably not the right thing to do was to stay too wide, but it was what it had. It's over, it's done with, and look at tonight going to one barrel, hopefully have the rail and they get a run around me.
Drivers are taking notice of their competition.
Oh, there's a lot of good wagons here. Lane McGilvery's really running. John Walters has a nice outfit.
Just hoping to get off in number 2 and get the rail on BJ. He's on 1.
While Lane McGilvery, driving the Wellmax Oilfield outfit, placed first last night with a time of 1:19.38. He's not ready to start celebrating just yet.
There's a lot of tough wagons here too. There's probably 4 or 5 guys that can crack out and win a day money. But I'm not going to make any predictions right now. It's, we still got one more night to even make it there, and then a barrel draw, and we'll see where it all shakes out.
The weather wasn't too cooperative this morning, but as long as the rain stays away, racers are optimistic about the track conditions.
The track's in really nice shape. It's a little heavy because of the rain, they've had in the past, that month or whatever here. But
right now, I think it looks not bad. It's going to be sticky. It'll be a little heavier.
Drivers will be changing it up for tonight's races.
We're going with 4 different horses tonight. Kind of our one-barrel outfit, I guess. So
I'll be running my second hook here tonight in that heat, and hopefully we can rattle back with them. And
a day away from the Dash for Cash heat, drivers and outriders are looking to race hard and fast to qualify. The first figure 8 is drawn out on the track at 6:30 tonight. Sarah Leshek, Newcap Sports.
And from the X Grounds to the Stampede we go now, where you could call it the backstretch. We are officially past the halfway point now at the 2011 GMC Rangeland Derby, and the time to shake and bake is now or never. While young gun Jamie Labicane might be new to the Stampede as a reinsman, the rookie driver isn't letting that stop him from competing for top dollar. In heat number 2, Labicane is 1 out of 5 rookies at the Stampede this year. He currently sits 27th after 5 days of competition. He has acquired 5 seconds of penalties on the first night. Labicane does well at the figure 8 here. He heads into the first turn trying to stick with the pack. Buddy Bensmiller takes an early lead, but Jamie runs 4 wide and does his best to keep up. Now down the backstretch, he will make a push for the lead.
Here comes Lane, Jamie Labicane from the outside, and Lane Bremner. It's Jamie Labicane behind him.
Well, Labicane might not have crossed the line first, but he wins it thanks to penalties that both Buddy Bensmiller and Bremner had to take. Congratulations to Jamie, an impressive Stampede for him thus far. We go to heat number 9 now. Wayne Knight in this one, St. Walburg's very own. He is 21st after 5 days of racing. This is his 24th Derby.
The horn and the charge, and the stoves go in. Outriders mount up, and here come the wagons. Oh, Mark Sutherland with some issues, Rick Fraser with some issues.
Yeah, talk about issues. Wait until you hear the penalties for Mark Sutherland and Rick Fraser. It was absolutely brutal for both of them out of the figure 8. Wayne Knight was able to stay safe and clean by sticking to the outside. Rick Fraser gets across the line first, but Sutherland, who was third heading into day 6, took 19 seconds of penalties, and Fraser took 5. Well, lightning struck on day 6 of the GMC Rangeland Derby in the form of 4 lightning-fast thoroughbreds with former CPCA driver Luc Tournier as the pilot. The Duck Lake, Saskatchewan driver needed a good run, and he got it off barrel 4 in heat 4, rolling to victory in 1:18.79. Vern Nolan recorded the 4th best time of the night with a 1:19.56. The Chief, Ray Mitswing, was 6th with a 1:19.68, and Shane Nolan responded from knocked barrel on day 5 to finish with the 7th best time of the night with a 1:19.94. So as we look at the standings now, Red Johnstone currently leads the aggregate after 6 nights with a cumulative time of 7:51.87. Ray Mitswing is 5th, and Gary Gorse is holding down 8th spot. Well, in local baseball news, an exciting come-from-behind effort from the Lloydminster Bantamay Rebels at the Canada Cup in Surrey, BC. With a win and 3 losses, the Rebels were looking to add another W to their collection today when they met the California Aces on the diamond. With 2 outs against her team, Kaylee Butt stepped up to the plate and nailed a long ball in the bottom of the 7th inning to help the Rebels get their 2nd win of the tournament, a 3-2 victory over their American opponents. Well, it is windy and lonely at the mountaintop. Just ask one of the NSRBL's best bats. This week on the Superstar Next Door, Matt Schumont introduces us to one of the North Sask's most consistent contributors at the dish.
Travis Cush has been successful in his young baseball career and says a lot of it has been the help from his dad.
He's out all the time volunteering, helping, coaching, anything to give his boys the upper hand, and it really shows out there.
Travis is out to a great start this year as he's one of the best in the NSRBL in the hitting department, having a .421 batting average to go along with a .579 slugging percentage.
Just working in the cage, there's a few of us who go all year around. We travel Saskatoon to work, and my dad spends a lot of time with me starting out young, and it's really just helped.
He's been one of our better hitters this year, so he's been leading us that way. He's on base percentage is maybe the highest out of everybody, I'm not sure, but he's done very well, and he's done very well on the mound this year too, actually.
Laudish says it's been a blast coaching a player like Travis.
He works hard, he's got great enthusiasm all the time. Every time he comes to the ball game, he's a real competitor.
Travis will be going after a provincial title this year with the Lloydminster Midgets ranked 2nd in the province, and he's hoping an upset over Swift Current will let him move on to Westerns.
We played them this year and we had a little bit of an off game, but when we were going strong in the last few innings, it was a tie ball game, so I like our chances.
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
Brought to you by your local BRP dealer. Power Merchants of St. Paul, North Sask of North Battleford, and RecTech Power Products of Lloydminster, your local BRP dealers.
And if you happen to have a superstar living next door, we would like to hear from you. Please email us at superstar@newcap.ca. Now that is your look at Newcap Sports this evening. Stay tuned though, there is more to come in Newcap News.